Hey buddies, how are you doing today? Oh, come on! You want to help me with what I'm doing right now? They're actually curious of what I'm doing right now. And what about you guys? Do you know what I'm doing right now? Alright, what about a guess? Okay, let me show you what I'm doing right now in my left. That's how it looks like on my automation PC. We got that several signals in here. We got FFT, we got the DAQ, and the hardware actually is that one on my left, and the other one is on my right, is the TDA8950 Class D power amplifier. And what I'm doing in here is trying to destroy this IC by putting it into its maximum temperature, and let me see if I can get a smoke out of there. Currently right now is 144.5 degrees centigrade, and still the IC is still working at about 12.92 input power. That's how it looks like. And how can I come up with this kind of equipment actually? Well, let me show you how I install it. This is a very fast discovery about this Quant Asylum from USA. And the other one in there is the DSO from Vertins, DSO2820E. I believe that is from Singapore. And finally the UNI-T, which is a Chinese manufacturer. So 3-in-1 in my PC, doing this kind of DAQ, this kind of tests, so on and so forth. Let me show you a little bit of the details. So the multi-instrument version 3.8 has been running into my Windows. We got the LED is already run up, and this is the output going to the channel 1 input. And there it goes. We got a clean sine wave here at channel 1, and the auto, that's meant to say automatic capture of the signal. So let me put that one into 0 input, and we can see the noise spec and the spectrum analyzer. Well, that seems to be working good. Let me put that one to 0.2. Not so good, so I got that one into 1 millisecond. Put that one into 1 volt peak to peak. I don't know if this is a peak to peak or in the volt RMS. And then in the spectrum, I'm going to change it into maximum of 20 kilohertz for the audio. So that is basically 10 kilohertz right now. And let me change that one to 100 hertz. Okay, 100 hertz, and change that one to 20 kilohertz. So the 20 kilohertz is in there. So this is a basic function of the multi-instrument with the DSO 2820E. And the other one in here is the QA401, which is from the company Quant Asylum, which is I should say a perfect tool for me as a DIYer when evaluating audio performance. So this is the hardware, and they send it without the USB cable, so I just need to get one of the USB cable from the Arduino. This is free actually from my friends. And then, because the program is already in there, so we get the link and we got an automation. This is already in here, and it's time for me. Let's see this run in here. The LED is run. Let me focus that one, and when I press run in here, and there you go, so run stop, press run again, and that's the capture right now. Let me put that one into a full screen. Let me see what we can reading in here. So this is like 120 in, what is this one, in DVV, and probably I'm getting like a 115 if I'm going to average this one. I think that's a fair reading actually. 115 dBV. Which one I should connect? There's the output and is the input. There's a left and then the right. Just connect one of the output in the left, and I put the input in also in the left, and there you go. And we can see several signals in here. The highest one is let me mark that one, is a 1 kilohertz, which is basically the output from the generator. And what is this? Let me see the one. So this one is a 49 hertz. Where is the 49 hertz coming from? And the other one in here is 99. So this is gonna be the what is gonna be called, this one? I don't know. Just get the reading of it, and let's see. This M3 is 149, and M4 is 199. So it looks like this is a 50, nearly 50 hertz, 100, and we got 150, and we got 200. So it's just doubling the frequency, and this is the fundamental. So let's see what's going on if I'm going to remove that to the input. All right, so there's nothing actually. Return it back, and we got those 50 hertz in there. 50 hertz is China frequency for the AC line. Maybe that counts. Well, let's just take note of that as a kind of observation. And let me increase the frequency to, let's say, 10 kilohertz. So that's the signal right now in here. That's a 10 kilohertz. And if I'm going to put the marker in there, it's the output of the signal generator, and this is the reading of the output. The MO right now goes back to 1 kilohertz, which is MO is this one, 1 kilohertz. It's easy to use actually, and that's amazing. Without reading the user manual, then I can able to navigate by myself. It's a PC base. Again, this is a Quant Asylum, and the model number is the QA401. Now the last one that I'm going to install is the UT71, and this is made by Chinese, so you can see it's already, there's a Chinese in there. And I'm going to install that. Standard Windows installation, and it's easy to install it with a click and click. Next, install. And what is this? Yes, of course. Finish it, and there you go. The multi-instrument and goes into the center. You're gonna be my subject matter, and when you double click it, this is the interface. Okay, so this is the UT71, that is the UT71E. And what I'm going to do is to just plug it into the same USB port, and let's see what's going on. Okay, I can hear the confirmation that it's been plugged in, and what I'm going to do is to turn to volts, and there you go. It's a little bit dim in there. You can see that one. Yes. Or you can see me actually a reflections and say hi again. All right, so I'm going to USB connect, and USB connect, and still keep USB connect, and nothing happen. What's on the display in here? If there is any mention about the USB connect, it's not working. Okay, maybe I need to turn it off, power it again. And this is the USB connection actually in here. There you go. Click again the USB connect. Where is the play? Where is the play? Play. Start. There's no play in here, and there's nothing happening in here. Wow, what is going on here? Why I cannot connect it? Let's go to the operation manual here. See if there is anything special. Wow, I don't have a PDF. I'm glad they have the English user manual. That's interesting and amazing. Okay, you get from the Windows Start menu, DDM program, and press USB Connect. Press Connect from the menu bar. That's very clear. I already done that, but it's not working. So let me just do it again, and then close also the meter. Turn it off. I need to turn it on to read the voltage, and you get a UNI-T, and says in the user manual is press USB connect. That's clear. That's very clear to me. USB connect, and nothing happens. You know, this is sometimes crazy about the Chinese instruction, which is not really appreciable sometimes. And probably that is the reason why foreigners are still usable and valuable here in China, because they have a very detailed instruction how to use a device. The way foreigners think is basically in terms of instruction, in terms of the process by process, is much better than our counterpart, which is our Chinese friends. So I'm having a problem right now in here, and instead of going directly to the test, which is over there and over in here, I need to do a kind of debugging in order for me to utilize the DAQ function of the UT71E. Let me do that off the camera. Guys, it's really nice that I'm doing this kind of review for the UT71E. And if you happen to purchase this one, there is actually a secret how to connect this device into the PC, which is not mentioned in here. This is crazy actually. The key secret on the equipment is not mentioned in here. So let me show you guys how to do that one. So I get in touch with the seller, and to enable this equipment right here, you need to press this one, and it beeps. And now I'm going to open the application software and press the USB, and there you go. It's now connected. Wow, that it took me like about 10 minutes actually. And there you go. So we got the value in there. Let's see that one. And that's a DC, and those are the value. I mean, it's a row actually. I'm not connecting anything, but definitely it's working right now. It's working, and the user manual is absolutely a trust one, so remove that. Probably you are curious of what is going on at the back. Actually, that's building, the old building from the window of my apartment right now. Let me tour you a little bit. Let me just show you. That's how it looks like actually. And let's see more outside what we can get in here. That's the going inside this garden. And before I'm going to forget about, actually there is what we call the SWOT test at 4:45. I actually missed that one now. It's already like 8:30 or 6:30 in the evening. So in summary right now, I get the DSO 2820E here. That's the one. And this is the QA401. And this is the UT71E, all together in one PC. As a kind of discovery actually is the Amplifier. That is again measure, test, program, review, and evaluate. Okay, that's the signal output, and let me put that into minimum. That's the minimum signal, and when I increase the volume, there you go. Minimum volume, increase the volume, and there you go.